the time, training, or the inclination for strategic thought.
Let's play educator.
Knowledge.
Daddies.
Hello.
What's going on, babe?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Good. I got my first shot today.
You did?
Uh-huh. Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Yeah, felt no pain at all. Just got the little boo-boo. See my little... yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Little boo-boo action going on.
Yeah. Who's that pedophile sitting next to you?
I don't know, man. I don't know who that guy is.
So rude.
I mean, how would you describe that mustache?
Beautiful, sexy, voluptuous, freedom, regal.
Freedom Regal.
I call this the freedom regal.
The Freedom Regal. I like that term.
Yeah. So what would you call that little zebra cupcake penis you're sucking?
I mean, you kind of nailed it. Zebra cupcake penis. Well,
Yeah.
I call it
Oh.
artistic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shawnee boy, how you doing, buddy?
I feel like we just went over this. I'm good. I got my shot. I'm outdoors right now. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. It's nice.
I can see the Milky Way
Yeah.
galaxy behind you.
Yeah, I'm going to Mars, dude.
Why are you using a
Whoa.
background if you're outdoors?
Use I don't know. Think it'd look nicer.
Than beautiful real nature?
Oh, wow. It looks...
Problem is
does
the
quite
sun
nice.
is like right here.
Yeah, you just
I just
move.
hold the black power the whole time. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I feel weird. Is it racist to do black power?
No,
No, I think it's...
it's racist to do white power.
Is it racist to be like, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud if I'm not black? If a black guy tells me to do it, am I supposed to do it?
You and I went to a Black Lives Matter rally last year,
That's true. But
and you kept tripping everybody on the walkway.
no,
Saying
I
like,
didn't.
don't. He kept being like, don't get near it. Hold on, I'm getting called. What? I'll get the updates. They're announcing Chauvin right now.
Wow, what a chauvinist.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Chauvin?
You're such a male anti-chauvinist.
Yeah, I'm a anti-chauvinist.
Oh,
I am. I will say I'm anti-Chauvin.
I saw something that was made by Chauvin the other day. I don't remember what it was.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you really not know who Derek Chauvin is?
I have no idea who Derek Chauvin is.
Oscar, that's like really bad. You don't know that.
Some white privilege right there.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
like the definition. Like he's the cop that killed George Floyd.
Well, no.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah.
calling Oscar the
I'm-
cop that killed George.
You might as well be for not knowing this.
I
This is
know.
like that's like not knowing who won the presidency last year.
No, I'm like absurdly ignorant when it comes to the news.
That's not an excuse. Oh,
That's really not.
It's
That's
not
like-
an excuse.
It's genuinely more impressive not knowing that.
Yeah. Well, my ignorance knows no bounds. So
Yeah, I wouldn't
try me.
I wouldn't proudly proclaim that on our podcast.
I'm
because-
boundlessly ignorant. Yeah.
The boundless ignorance of Oscar Desiderio. That sounds like a movie, like
Yes,
the Life
yeah.
Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an indie flick.
the blissful ignorance of being Oscar Desiderio.
I'm texting my dad because I think he forgot.
Is he coming into your studio or is he coming
No.
through Zoom?
Zoom.
I like your little setup.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Andrew's closet's got a lot bigger.
That way I
This is-
never
this-
have to leave.
Have you ever seen the episode of Futurama when Fry moves in with Bender? And it's like literally like a 4x4 box he lives in. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I have.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Guilty in all three.
Nice.
That means he's doing at least 65 years.
Good.
Yeah. Seriously. That was like, oh my God.
Dude, that would have been fucking bad. I thought he was gonna get off. I really did.
I mean, if he got off, there would have been horrible rioting. Okay.
That would have been
I mean, it's gonna be riding either way, but
yeah.
thank God. It'll never be true justice, but it is in the contents of our law, justice was served.
Mm.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Dad?
Dr. Steiner,
You're not a doctor.
seeing double.
You're seeing double. Well, welcome to Knowledge Daddies, presented by not presented by, but sponsored by Storic Media this episode. We're at my offices where I work.
It's a nice logo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I want to introduce everyone to you. You're my father, Mr. Danny Steiner. You're a teacher at Bronx Theater High School of science, so you're very underappreciated by all the theater kids, I'm sure. And you're a gardener. You are an optometrist. You are
Hey, optician.
Optidian. Obsidian. You're obsidian. You're a rock. You're
Fingers.
and what else were you? A carpenter?
Yeah. And a father.
A father of many, but not me. Yeah, this
Hang
might
out with him.
Sean asks that all the time. But welcome, Dad. I'm so grateful that you decided to join us today.
Hey, how many ears and eyes are on us?
About 700.
700 people. That's amazing.
Yep.
So that's a penny each for me. It's about $7.
There you go.
That's
Not
a good
bad.
math. Are you a science teacher?
So what are you guys up to?
You know, we just got the news that Derek Chauvin was found guilty.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fry the bastard.
Dad, you look
Mhm.
cross-eyed for some reason. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Where I get them from.
I've been calling students just now who haven't shown up to my class.
Hmm.
That's part of my job, to call and call and call. It's like a detective work, you know?
Dad, do you remember when the neurologist said your job was making you hallucinate?
No, I don't.
What?
Because well, we had quite of an incident earlier this year where you were taking Ambien in the middle of the day instead of your other medicine, and
It was blue. It was blue.
Yeah. You got to put a better label on it.
but you kept it in the same pill container. Why would you do that?
I put the wrong medicine in the pill caddy,
Mhm.
you know, the thing that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
you know, you fill it up and
But we took you to a fancy neurologist, and the best guess he could give as to why you were hallucinating and dizzy and all and having memory loss was that you were stressed from work. It was
Wow.
too many Zoom conversations.
He thought it was world transient amnesia. It sounds like.
Actually, he did have that
Yeah, that's
global transient.
global.
amnesia.
Yeah.
global transient amnesia. That was
Yeah.
last summer.
How did you know about that?
Well, I know many things, but yeah, I actually, when growing up, I had a buddy's father also, like he was going through problems with memory loss, and I guess I was actually just lucky. I was just going through Google searches and just found something that wasn't amounted to anything like too serious, and it was I found global transient amnesia there, and it was caused by stress. This guy, yeah.
Dad, that makes me think maybe the global amnesia was also you taking Ambien.
No, that's a random occurring thing, mostly to guys, you know, middle, upper aged.
Who take Ambien with their cereal.
Oh, you talk, disrespectful little runt.
That's like the best way to describe Andrew in every way, is a disrespectful little runt.
Yeah.
Do you know what else causes amnesia?
What?
Smoking weed, dude.
What do you think you are?
I think I'm a cool cat. It's legal now.
Snoop Dogg?
I wish. You can call me Poop Cat.
I'll call you Snap Panda.
We got to cue up a song called Three Cool Cats.
Three cool
The Beatles?
Cats. Let's sing it, Dad. Let's make it up right now.
Oh, it's a real song.
Yeah. Cool cats.
we can't afford
Cool cats.
cats.
They're in the alley with Sean O'Malley and they're going to Bally's Fitness because they're three cool
Cool
cats.
cats.
You're close. You're close.
Yeah.
So Dad,
Yeah.
when you were a kid, what made you want to be a teacher when you grew up?
All the lack of successes of your educators.
My personal educators. Well,
Kidding. No,
arguably, my educators failed because my parents failed.
Oh, and airing the dirty laundry again.
Hey, you started. You started.
You know, it sounded appealing. I did so many different things, and then they hung summers off and a pension in front of me. So I said, "Let's try this."
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, what were you like as a student?
I was badass. They wanted to, send me off to somewhere.
So it's genetic.
Yeah, I think so.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't procreate.
I think so.
I'm glad someone agrees.
All right, here we go.
We're playing three cool cats.
You'll be either north or alone. If you I'm the queen of velvet sail.
All right, stop this.
Yeah, we will get a copyright strike. Yeah.
We're gonna get a copyright strike from that. Not that that's intelligible as music, but
Cool cats and
Yeah, I was thinking about the
but it's a good
Beatles
song. You
version.
should look it up.
okay, we'll look it up. But
Anyway.
more about you as a kid. What were some of your memories from school where you got in trouble?
Oh God. You know what really happened in first grade? I think I took, they were planting seeds. You know how teachers do that? And these were morning glory seeds. And I think I
Oh.
ate them.
You ate them?
Yeah, they have LSD in them.
No, they have LSA.
Okay.
See, this is how the generations evolve. One just knows psychedelics and then lumps them all, and the other one gets more scientific about it.
You just have the internet.
And I remember the teacher said, take some water and then start growing in your stomach.
Huh.
She probably didn't know that it was dangerous.
Well, that's not your fault. That's her fault.
Yeah, she could have been sued.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that was the beginning of your psychedelic odyssey
No, I did other things like
in first grade?
yeah, before one time we lived near a hospital and there was a heating plant that belched black smoke out of this big smokestack.
Ooh.
I thought it was on fire once and I grabbed the stool and pulled the fire alarm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think I was like 5 or 6.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that shows that you're being responsible, really.
Yeah, you just cared.
They should have said, good job. Now get in the coach and we're taking you to firehouse.
Okay, so what about other things? What about in like middle school or high school?
Oh, I'm too embarrassed to tell you.
Why?
They were bad. I used to do prank calls and
Oh, we want to hear about that. Come on. It's like what we're all about here at Knowledge Daddies.
what was that about 20 years ago they had these guys who did the
The Jerky Boys.
Jerky Boys. They
You
were-
know, Vinny, who I work with, was in the Jerky Boys movie.
Oh my God, it's really wild.
Yeah.
But we did some stupid things.
Who'd you call?
I called some girl that everybody liked. I called this guy who wanted to kill me after.
Who was he?
I'm telling you, I can't. It's too embarrassing. My brains worked. Why are we doing this? I was thinking about it recently. We did bad things. We went to Macy's and stole ties, and we went to the supermarket and stole canned lobster. I mean, nobody did that stuff back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's all genetic, man. I
Wow.
blame all my crimes on genetics.
So
Yeah.
I'm not giving you any more ammunition. The list is very long.
What about your first crush? Who was your first crush, Dad?
I think it was that girl in kindergarten, Marcia.
Marsha.
I think in between eating that white paste lumps and crayons, I kissed her in the. They had a little like house thing. I remember that.
Wow.
1959.
BC,
That would have made me 66 years old.
66 years old in kindergarten. Wow, you really were falling behind.
Sick.
Why are you saying the mark of the devil now? What is going on here, Dad? Is Satan in your blood? What's going on?
I better be getting paid for this.
You just said 666. So Dad, so did you ever think you would be a teacher though, having been such a wild kid?
I guess somebody along the way said you'd make a good teacher, and I believed them. Just like somebody said you should go study graphic design, and you
That
should-
was your initial degree, right?
yeah,
Well, what made you pick the graphic design?
because I liked art. My mother is an artist, my sister's an artist, my uncle's an artist, and
So you thought, why not just denigrate it and make it just about money instead of actually trying to be an artist?
you strike,
Yeah, that's harsh, man.
sir. You're emitting gurgling blood in my throat.
But you still painted. You still paint now.
Yes. But nobody's beating the door down to purchase or desire. Everybody wants my art free. That's pisses me off.
Well, anyone can get, yeah, anyone will jump at the shot to get free kindling. So yeah,
You kindling.
I'm sorry, Dad. That was a low blow. I apologize. I like your art. I have your bird hanging up.
Cacaw. Okay.
Oh yeah.
How much longer am I required to retain your mask?
As long as you'd like. All right. How about this? Give us your favorite story about Andrew growing up.
Okay, this is a terrible story, and I'm
Wow.
embarrassed about it also. When Andrew was bar mitzvah, going at 13, you have to go to synagogue, and
that's when they cut off the penis, right?
that circumcision at birth, you bumblebee.
There was a lot more behind those words than bumblebee, I can tell.
So Andrew was bar mitzvah. I bought him a suit, right? And I planned his bar mitzvah and his party after. And I was so nervous. And he was living with me at the time in New Rochelle. And I grabbed the suit and he put it on. And I kind of looked at it and said it's weird, But I picked the wrong one. Another suit that was not his size, not been altered for him, and he wore it, and I folded up the pants, and he sat with that on, people asking him, why is your suit so long, for 5 hours? And I said, oh my God, I left the right suit in the closet. So that was crazy.
Oh, is that why my bar mitzvah suit still fits?
That was on me, and also around that time there was a Hale-Bopp comet, I think, in the sky.
Kids Bob Comet, yeah.
And then Andrew went out and he saw it and he got really frightened.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it was visible. The comet's tail was visible. I think it was in the early
Late 70s.
90s. Oh,
Sean thinks I'm old. He likes to make fun of me.
but
Yet he gives me none of the respect of an elder.
Andrew will live long enough to see Halley's comet. And it came when he was born in 86 and another 4 years or so.
How do you know? I might die in a tragic public diarrhea accident.
Oh my God. Who writes this shit?
No one. I'm improvising. I'm going off the fly, man.
Yeah, we're an unscripted show.
Okay, kids.
Wait, no, Dad, you got to give us a little more here.
Real headache, man.
I'm sorry I broke you down emotionally. I apologize. I shouldn't have done that.
What do you want? Now,
I just want to know, like, give me a real gritty story about being a carpenter.
gritty story. Okay, a real horrible story. I was working in, actually it was a Trump building on like 58th Street.
Mm-hmm.
And there were these crazy foremen who were kind of junkies. And on the roof, there were these very large brass sculptures. And these guys brought them down in the elevator and went somewhere and sold them and, you know, bought drugs. So that was really bad. And in the same job, I was working, hammering things to the ceiling. If you ever used a heavy hammer to hammer things upward and survive that experience, it was very, very difficult. You know, your hand would be killing you, but you got some big muscles. And I remember kind of falling off the ladder and I landed on like 3 nails. Yeah. And they went through my boot and hobbled home and called in sick the next day. Then the following day I got there and I was fired.
Wow.
So,
Not so much gritty as just discouraging about work conditions.
poignant.
Poignancies. Dad,
I want to leave you with something interesting.
okay.
Last night, a friend of mine forwarded and recommended this movie. I recommend it to everybody. It was it's relevant to the trial that's going on. 2 Distant Strangers. It's 30 minutes. It's gonna win an Academy Award for a short, and you're gonna be blown away. It was very well done and really upsetting at the same time. It's racism, you know, blatant racism.
It's pro racism.
Blatant racism.
Oh, I heard it was like really
Dare you,
advert.
John? How dare you?
When I see you, I'm gonna F you up. Okay. Bye-bye. It was nice.
Right. Thank you for
Dad,
coming on. Thank you.
I
Got
wish-
my- I take, you know, I take all those virtual payment plans, okay? Bye.
Okay, Dad.
Mm.
I love,
Good news is 0 by 0 still 0.
I love you, Dad. I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming on.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao, Bella.
All right. Well, that was just made me
Well,
sad. It looked like my dad was ready to cry.
Well, none of that is useful.
I mean, in some sense, it's usable, I guess. I don't know, man. I feel like he was not his best self there.
No.
I don't know. I can't tell because it's your father, so I guess you're seeing it a different way.
He seemed pretty much how every time I've met him before is the same.
No, he didn't quite have the vinegar and the spit and verve.
I felt some vinegar.
He was holding back though a lot.
He said you shouldn't reproduce.
I
Yeah,
mean, I offered that first. I gave it to him on a platter. But I just didn't feel the ferocity that I was expecting. Like, remember when he was teaching us in the garden for table day 1, you know, the way he was teaching us how to use the tools was very aggressive and curt. And I was looking forward to that.
Maybe this is how you see your father in your mind's eye. But in reality, it's not the case.
No, I think he was just maybe he was smoking weed, maybe before 20. Maybe he was just tired. Maybe I think I did hurt him a little bit with the comments about graphic design.
Yeah, you really had to, you know.
I don't know. I feel like you need to respect someone's opinion to be hurt by it.
I think my dad respects my opinion. I think you are the one who doesn't expect. I think you're projecting onto my dad. So that's
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm definitely right. You'd say I was definitely right if you respected my opinion.
Oh,
Anyway, I guess this is the end of this episode.
I
All
guess